Hello friends, welcome to today's video. Today I am going to be talking about and reviewing the Bad Girl Bang Mascara from Benefit. I received this in an Ipsy box, an Ipsy bag, last month's Ipsy bag, and I have been trying this out and testing it so that I was able to form opinions over a longer period of time, as I usually do in these videos. I'm not going to talk about Benefit. I've talked about Benefit a ton before. I will link other videos down below, but I am going to talk about this product. I am going to show the application of it as I have it on today, and I'm going to give you my thoughts and feedback, let you know whether this is for me, whether it may be for you, and all of that good kind of stuff that you're looking for in a review. And there will be timestamps down below. Also, as a quick update, I'm actually going and getting my hair done later on this afternoon, so yay, we'll finally not have roots and I'll be one color again. I'm really looking forward to that. So let's talk about the claims of this mascara. They say it's a bigger, badder, volumizing mascara, and I feel this need to call out the bull poopery in cosmetics advertising, because I feel like we all read stuff and we all know it's crap, but we just kind of let them get a pass. So just on the container, they just talk about a slim packed brush, that's fine, but they say 36-hour full blast volume. Well, who's wearing their mascara for 36 hours? Like, you know that's a claim that nobody is going to test out. Like, nobody is up and doing things for 36 hours. And not only that, like, it's just thrown out there as like a, ooh, look how long it lasts kind of thing. But I will tell you, also, I sometimes am not the best role model. Sometimes it's a do as I say, not as I do. I was wearing this one night when I fell asleep and didn't take my makeup off, and it flakes, it gets all over the place, it got in my eyes, it was terrible to remove. So no, it does not last 36 hours, nor should any mascara last for 36 hours, so there's that. So let me read you a little bit more about what they say about this. I will let you know that if you go and buy this at Sephora in Canada, it is going to cost you $33. So it is a pricey mascara. So on Sephora's website, they say it's a 36-hour full blast volumizing mascara that layers easily to build a massive volume without weighing down lashes. They go on to say, and I feel like that is a claim a lot of mascaras make, they go on to say, get out of this world lashes. This gravity-defying formula builds volume the more you layer and contains aeroparticles, which are one of the lightest known materials derived from space technology. And like, I feel like we're all used to, like, you know, color-changing spheres or little bits of this. But this time I was like, okay, no, tell me what these aeroparticles are. Don't just tell me they are like one of the world's lightest known materials derived from space technology and then not tell me any more than that. So I Googled. I was trying to find any reference to aeroparticles. And the only thing I mean, it's a Google search, it's not the most scientific thing in the world, but the only thing I was able to find when I was looking for aeroparticles were references to this mascara. I went through 12 pages of Google results, and there was nothing about like space technology or what those were. This is not an actual term for anything that is out there. So throwing out stuff like this is just like, I feel like we all skim past it and know that it's just crap. But every once in a while, I just want to say like, hey, no, this is crap. That's not a thing. Don't try to make it a thing. Like, that's just silly. I'm getting all worked up. I don't mean to be. And I will say as well that I don't tend to go and read these things until after I've formed an opinion on the product and used it for a while, unless there are very specific directions on how to use it. So know that my frustration with this didn't affect my review at all. They say it's an innovative, intense, pitch black mascara that layers easily for bigger impact. Its custom big, slim packed brush is designed to reach from root to tip and corner to corner of both your upper and lower lashes for big volume with 360-degree reach. Don't know what 360-degree reach is. Smudge-proof, water-resistant, volumizing mascara is also formulated with provitamin B5 to support natural lash thickness and length. So I feel like if you strip away all the stuff that's in there that doesn't really mean anything, what they're actually claiming is that it's volumizing, that it is smudge-proof, that it is water-resistant and volumizing, and has provitamin B5 in it. So stripping away all the other stuff, that is the claim for this mascara. I feel like at this point we're going to get into the review, so let me show you the application of this mascara. My lashes have been curled already, and I'm not wearing any eye makeup so that you can really see the lashes. So I feel like immediately from the first stroke, it starts to bring my lashes together. And the more I try to use the wand to comb them out, the more it kind of sticks together in clumps. And I'm getting mascara in my hair, which is not what I'm trying to do. It definitely adds volume and length. It just depends on the kind of look you're going for. I do really enjoy this for the lower lashes. The short little wand really lets you get in there, or not short wand, but the short bristles on the wand really let you get in there to your lower lashes. The problem that I have now is every time I blink, I can feel the wet lashes touching my skin. Oh yeah, and going in for a second coat just makes everything get clumpier and spiderier. And just all over my lids. I'm just gonna zoom you in so you can take a look. You can see how clumped together those lashes look and how much it's transferring to my lids. And every time I blink right now, I can feel those wet lashes. And it's not a feeling that I love. So you started to sense some of my frustrations there with this product, but let me start out with the pros before I go into the cons. I really do like these kinds of mascara wands. It's the silicone kind, and this one has, you know, very compact little bristles. So you can get very close to your lash line, very close to your lower lash line, and do it with a fair degree of precision. Also, while I find this to be a very like clumping, spidery leg kind of lash look, a lot of people like that look. They really like the dramatic, you know, really volumizing black look, and this does do this. So if you like that, this may be for you. But let me talk you through a few of the downsides, which is why this is not going to be, you know, my next reach for it mascara. To start with, the formula on this is so wet, and I think the wetness of it, which is funny because you would think it wouldn't pick up that much product on a silicone brush, and yet it does. And it's so wet, I think that is what causes it to clump together. Usually these kinds of bristles are really good at combing through and separating your lashes, yet with these ones, it's like as soon as you comb through, it's so wet, they all just stick together again. Because of that wetness, it's also really messy to apply. And even if you're very good with your application, because it's so wet and takes a while to dry down, you really feel the wetness, and just by blinking and, you know, doing regular things you would do, you can kind of get transfer happening, which is really not that great to deal with. It just makes your look really messy. The personal thing for me is that I do like a more fluffy, separated lash look. So even if the wetness wasn't a problem and the messiness wasn't a problem, this just doesn't do it for me. I do like it for my lower lashes, although there is still the problem of it being wet and therefore being messy. But what I like for my lower lashes is this brush being so slim with such tiny little bristles on it that you can really get in there to your lower lashes. I would prefer this brush with a different formula, and then I would like it even more for my lower lashes. I will say as well that because this is so wet, it deposits a lot of product. So I do find that taking this off is quite the messy experience. I do find like it's a little bit more difficult to remove and actually have it be, you know, gone. And it just does start to flake a little bit if you leave it on for too long. You're going to find you have lots of little flakes, and then even after removing, you'll find there's flakes around, and it's just a messy process in that way. So it's interesting that going into this, I was was thinking like, I've had a long run of good experiences with mascara, and I thought, well, maybe I just like all mascaras. Maybe I'm just like sort of impartial to them. But unfortunately, this one just didn't do it for me for a number of reasons. So that is my review of this mascara, but I would love to hear what you think of it. If you have tried this before, if you received this in your, subscription box, if this is your holy grail product, if there is a different way for me to use this. I do know sometimes as mascaras dry a little bit, they get better to apply. That may happen with this, but there are so many mascaras out there that I don't need to fiddle around with that I'm not sure that I want to spend the time and energy of waiting for this to get that sweet spot of like dried out versus being too dry for me to really appreciate it. So that is that. Thank you so much for joining me today, you guys. If you've not yet subscribed to my channel, you can subscribe by clicking the button that is probably right below me somewhere. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye.